It's Week 14 of the National Football League, and we'll see the Colts, reigning league MVP. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Colts and the Steelers on Sunday Night Primetime.
Oh, the cold weather certainly helping set the stage for what should be a physical primetime contest at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. They come in playing pretty good football, winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And if you look back to last week, it was all about their defense. Anytime you hold an NFL team to single digits, that's saying something.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Colts, they've been as hot as anyone. The win last week makes it 9 out of 10.
The results are hard to argue. If there's a team better suited for the postseason right now, I don't know who they are.
3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14.
And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25.
So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time.
They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
Tremendous production in college at 2 different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for the Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
First play, and Hurts looking to throw it.
He's got his man. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
Well, this defense for the Colts, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Now he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Pass complete, George Pickens with it.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Back-to-back nice gains, that one for 14 yards and another first.
Hurts. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them, and an absolute shock for the quarterback, because he went into it, he saw the numbers we saw, he watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And leading him out, their veteran quarterback.
And he's certainly putting together an MVP-type season, leading the league in both passing yards and touchdown passes. There have not been too many defenses that have been able to stop him or even slow him down. So he's got his sights set on another big game right here.
Come on, come on.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The numbers for him from a week ago: 23 carries, 114 yards, and the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. A tough spot here, 3rd and 15. He'll drop to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Indianapolis. There. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Hurts sets up to throw it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes us all the way down to the 37. 45 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And the Steelers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. At the Colts 3-yard line. Here's Hurts to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Colts are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line.
2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
They'll set up a throw.
Now a short pass pulled in by Washington.
And it was the stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready? Tackle 80.
They'll set up to throw.
And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
They'll look to throw.
Now a short pass pulled in by Washington.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
25 yards there on the catch and run.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 5.
He'll look to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the 1st.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the 1st down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line.
From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 41-yard line.
Here's the option.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it.
So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about...
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. His throw incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Concentration, so key on a ball like that. It's hard. I know how difficult it is, but that's a ball you've got to come up with. And instead, a big play is going to slip through their fingers, literally and figuratively.
this one across the 35.
Hurts dangerous.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
Yeah, good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Up.
Come on, set.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
55 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real, and it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. Got to give him strong consideration for MVP talk.
Right back to him on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And they're going to speed things up here. Here's 2nd and 8. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
3rd and 3.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Washington. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They'll look to throw now on first down.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and that will extend their lead even further. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
So we come to halftime here with the visiting Colts taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin our tour out at Nissan Stadium in Nashville, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Trevor Lawrence leading the way with a couple of touchdown passes in the victory. Next, we head off to check out another game and they were losers in their ball game as they were outplayed by the visiting New York Jets. Chris Olave, 92 yards receiving there. And lastly, Monday Night Football has a good one lined up between the New Orleans Saints and the Tampa Bay Bucks. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly. These two teams making their last-minute adjustments. The second half coming your way from Pittsburgh. And to bring it to you, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3.
Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he powers his way up past the 30. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a third and about 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
They'll look to throw here. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
We can make this one pretty simple. Blocked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
On first down, Hurts.
He finds his man, complete. That's Walton. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
2nd and 7 from the 20. They go play action with Hurts.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up.
Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, that play was certainly a little bit different because on the previous play, he was sacked. This time, protection a lot better. Had time to survey the field and still couldn't find an open receiver.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Colts are set up well as they take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Indy set to go on offense once more.
This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Now a 2nd and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now back to throw. And he comes back with one complete.
And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. 3rd and 5. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
79 Broncos. Come 19. Come 19.
He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Big strides, look at him go. Touchdown, Indianapolis. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Going for the deep ball. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. Now a handoff running through the middle. Well, that gives them a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Hey, check that. Street.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Nice run defense presented there, and what I mean by that is discipline. Guys filling the right gaps in the right holes, no one over pursuing, and making a very nice play.
Now 2nd and 9.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to the ground, this time with Ingram. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
Cowboy 80. Check. Street.
In motion, the tight end. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The 33-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
No. Ready.
On the counter, Ingram. Not much. A couple up to the 35. 2 yards on the 1st down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the 2nd down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. The Colts send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football.
Okay, break. Alert. Alert. Go.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's second down.
Panther 50. Mustang 19. Dragon 60.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They got his man, complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Might want to remember that 3rd down play, 37 yards. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Up the middle, Ingram. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. And I'm guessing you'd say... On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Hurts. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
A little bit of finger pointing and heavy discussion going on in the defensive backfield. It's man coverage, but they leave a guy wide open. They've got to be counting their lucky stars if this ball was overthrown.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Steelers.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. 2nd and 6. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Throwing is Hurts. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That is caught. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. No gain on the screen there. It's second down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. And now they're in the hurry up.
An 8-yard loss on the play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And in for the Steelers touchdown. A great play there.
We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
Try to take this home. They'll run.
Shifts past him at the 45. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it.
And he is going to have a Colts 1st down. And that should be the one that finishes this game off.
Here we go. 5-yard gain on the play. And the Colts 1st down.
So this one winds up in Indianapolis victory. And this coaching staff, CD, I think you'd agree, pleased with this overall effort.
Oh, I think they're more than pleased, right? They've got to look at each other like, wow, we just pulled this one off in a big way. Great job of motivating, even better job of game planning. They were facing a top 10 defense, so they had to make sure that everything was buttoned down, and they had it ready to go, and their guys executed.
Yeah, they were concerned not only about moving the ball through the air, but also on the ground. But both really started to come in sync. So for the Colts, the win moves them to 12-1 now on the year. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, it's a potentially fatal blow to their playoff chances as they drop to 6-7 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll see the Colts, Burner at wide receiver. And with him, any catch could be a big one. He's the NFL leader in touchdown receptions. It's the Colts and the Bucs, and it's coming up next.
Just a stone's throw from historic Monument Circle in downtown Indianapolis. We are...
Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25.
So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And led out by their veteran quarterback. He's been around a while. They don't celebrate birthdays for him. They just cut him up, see how many rings he's got around the middle. He has been in the league a long time.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure. And he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. They'll set up to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he... Colt defense. This crew against the pass, it's been a real struggle. 2nd from the bottom in the NFL, number 31.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
And he comes to the end of the season leading the NFL in passing yards. And that's not necessarily something you set out to do at the beginning of the year, but it's a good illustration of how remarkable and consistent he's been all season.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Open man, there's Darnell Washington. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. Now an option play on second down. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a third down. Well, this defense for the Bucs, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Here's third and a few inches.
19, Charger, 19.
They'll drop to throw.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. Now a stoppage, and it looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
They go play action here on first down.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. The Colts at 13-1 now on the year, and they have certainly got it rolling as of late, winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here, and if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason, and we know that.
Back to throw again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
The Colts send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. So with Jake. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's got room. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. Exactly 50 yards on that last play as they just go from 125 to the other for first and 10. They'll set up a throw.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Washington with a catch, middle of the field. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're going to look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 62 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Going up top. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
A big play that time on the catch and run. 36 yards. They'll look to throw again. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown.
Darnell Washington, 27 yards. And the Colts have retaken the lead.
Well, the lost sleep that the defensive coordinator had all week preparing for this game, a good point.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. Taking it in.
And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Now a short pass pulled in by Washington.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
On play action, they'll throw. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. Touchdown! A great play there. 64 yards.
And the Colts go up by 2 touchdowns.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
street. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a loose football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Ready, ready. Here we go, set.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Defensive.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, unlock line, unlock line.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 77 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say, 200 plus?
Here's 3rd and 3.
7 Pirates, 19 sight, 19. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was...
Let's go now.
2nd and 9 now. Got an open man. It's Washington. And he is going to lose yardage here. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility?
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and that'll push the lead up to 8. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. And all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is...
Third down, he'll drop to throw. Now they go screen, it's complete. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he get the first down.
And the Colts coming out now. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking,
My replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
60 Bison.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots him.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
He'll look to throw. That is caught. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And quickly, they get to the line. The slot man in motion right. Again, he'll drop to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
A good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
And now a stoppage, and it looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Toward the... That's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Here's 2nd and 10.
In motion goes the tight end.
Check smash, check smash.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Washington's got him. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
60 average, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Back to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Always important as a defender on 3rd down to keep the play in front of you and make sure you don't give up.
They'll go with a keeper, and he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the 4th. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
And even with the loss on 1st down, they did a nice job holding on to the football. And they can still run it 2 more times and take some time off the clock and even take some of the timeouts away from the defense and then possibly kick a field goal and go up 2 scores. They're in a great spot.
And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Colts. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Holding offense.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
Looking to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Second and 7.
He'll look to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He has a 1st down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. Back to throw here. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Good yardage on the completion there, and when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Second down and 8.
They'll look to throw here. And he's got his big tight end here. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
They'll set up a throw. And they're going to get it. They bring it down, a sack back at the 16-yard line. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down.
This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to them. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking them.
And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury.
The Bucs on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 4. They're going to look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, this defense knows. 4th quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer.
Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
Back to throw again. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It's a gain of 35. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Hands it off out of the gun.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
96 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. That one looks like he'll throw here. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Touchdown! A great play there. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now they got to get to the line quickly. 2nd and 5. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll look to throw again. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Clark. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop him with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Back to throw now on 1st down. And it's caught. And the Buccaneers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he pulls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. So that last kickoff, just a mere formality, obviously, Charles, wrapping up a game that they should be very happy about in which they got the win.
Yeah, I thought they were clearly the better team by the end, and they earned this one with a terrific game plan and consistent effort throughout. Only fitting that they had the ball when the clock hit 0.
So for Indianapolis, it's another win for them, and you wonder if they want a redo on that one loss as they sit now at